Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again so much for our time together. It's going to be a wonderful service tonight at Main Campus and Revival Nights. I'll be preaching on the Father of Compassion. It is a great study in how wonderful our Heavenly Father is, the Father of compassion, and all the things His compassion causes Him to do within our lives. Right now, I want us to go back again to Proverbs chapter 19. Yesterday I talked with you about the positive side of the coin, that a man's wisdom gives him patience, and it is his glory to overlook an offense. Now let me look at the negative side of that same coin down in Proverbs 19:19. A hot-tempered man must pay the penalty. If you rescue him, you will have to do it again and again. Let me say that again. A hot-tempered man must pay the penalty. If you rescue him, you will have to do it again and again. Just about every young man I've ever met in my life, including yours truly, has had some stage of their life that they were really high blood, they were really hot-tempered. And they have to learn the lesson that not controlling your temper gets you into trouble. They have to learn the lessons that you should never outfight people that you can outthink. They should learn the lessons that we must learn self-control and not allow our temper to be manipulated by other people who want to take control of the situation. When I was a young man, I learned this lesson in a badminton tournament one time. Now, I also struggled with high blood, but my opponent that I was playing in the singles match, to be honest, was a better player than I was. But he had a bad temper, and I had a very accurate smash. And so I kept going for his head with my smashes. And those of you that have played badminton with me know that I still have a pretty good smash. Well, he started losing his temper, and once he began to lose his temper, once he lost self-control, from that point on, it was an easy win. Now, I remember that, and that every time I started losing my temper, I began to remember the same situation. Now, every one of us in our life has to struggle with self-control. Every one of us in our life has to make sure we control our temper. And every one of us has to realize there are people out there that make it their business to try to make us lose our temper. And you have to decide, am I going to be manipulated or am I going to stay in self-control? Now, Solomon here teaches his son that a hot-tempered man must pay the penalty. He's going to have to learn the lessons of his high blood. And he said, if you rescue him, if you get him out of the situation, he's never going to learn anything, and you're going to have to do it again and again. Now, parents, please take this in mind. Good friends, please take this in mind. If somebody is high blood, you need to back up, let him reap the consequences for his high blood, let him reap the consequences for his temper, and then afterwards just say, now listen, it would have been better if you stayed in control.